Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most fascinating and resilient species of the European Alps. The Alpine Ibex, a species of wild goat native to the European Alps, was once on the brink of extinction. The animal was heavily hunted for its meat, horns, and hide, and by the early 19th century, the species was on the verge of extinction. However, thanks to decades of conservation efforts, the Alpine Ibex is now thriving and its population has made a remarkable comeback. The conservation efforts for the Alpine Ibex began in the early 20th century when hunting was banned in many areas. However, this alone was not enough to save the species from extinction, and by the 1960s, only about 100 Alpine Ibex were remaining in the wild. In the 1970s, a major breakthrough occurred with the implementation of a captive breeding program. This program involved collecting the few remaining Alpine Ibex in the wild and breeding them in captivity. The offspring of these animals were then reintroduced back into the wild, helping to boost the population. Today, the Alpine Ibex is classified as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. The population has increased to over 40,000 individuals, thanks to the efforts of conservationists, scientists, and volunteers who have worked tirelessly to protect and conserve the species. In addition to captive breeding programs, conservation efforts have also focused on habitat restoration, establishing protected areas for the ibex, and enforcing strict hunting regulations. As a result, the ibex's natural habitat has been restored and the species is now thriving. King Victor Emmanuel II was one of the most significant contributors to the conservation of the Alpine Ibex in Italy. The king was an avid hunter, but he recognized the need to protect the dwindling ibex population in the Gran Paradiso region of the Italian Alps. In 1856, he declared the area a royal hunting reserve, which provided a sanctuary for the ibex and other wildlife. In 1922, the Gran Paradiso National Park was established, becoming Italy's first national park and a vital protected area for the ibex. The park was created with the aim of protecting the natural environment and biodiversity of the region, including the Alpine Ibex. Today, the Gran Paradiso National Park is a crucial habitat for the Alpine Ibex, and its population has steadily increased in recent years. The park also serves as a model for other conservation efforts in Italy and around the world. The contributions of King Victor Emmanuel II in the establishment of the Gran Paradiso National Park were critical in the conservation of the Alpine Ibex in Italy. It is a reminder that conservation efforts require not only scientific knowledge and resources but also political will and leadership. One of the key factors contributing to the success of the Alpine Ibex conservation efforts is the involvement of local communities. Through education and outreach programs, locals have been able to learn about the importance of the ibex to the ecosystem and the role they can play in its protection. While the ibex is no longer in immediate danger of extinction, the species still faces ongoing threats such as climate change, poaching, and habitat loss. As such, continued conservation efforts are crucial to ensure the long-term survival of this magnificent animal. In conclusion, the success story of the Alpine Ibex is a testament to the power of conservation and human ingenuity. With dedication and persistence, we can work together to save endangered species and ensure that they continue to thrive for generations to come.